Memecoins are fun, they're flashy, they trend on Twitter, and sometimes they make overnight millionaires. But here's the truth, banks aren't touching them. Behind the scenes, global banks and financial institutions are aligning with a very different class of digital assets ISO to 002 to compliant cryptos. These aren't just another wave of speculation. These coins were literally built for banks. And today, we're going to break down exactly why assets like $XRP, $XLM, $XDC, $ALGO, $HBAR, $IOTA, and $QNT may become the backbone of the future financial system. Section 1. What is ISO 20022? Let's start with the basics. ISO 20022 is the new global messaging standard for financial transactions. Think of it as the language banks use to talk to each other when moving money across borders. It was adopted by SWIFT, the network that connects over 11,000 banks worldwide. It allows richer data, better compliance, faster settlement, and cheaper transfers. By 2025, it will be the dominant standard for global financial communication. Now here's where it gets interesting. Not every cryptocurrency is compatible with this system. Section 2. ISO-compliant coins versus non-compliant coins. There's a clear separation. ISO-compliant coins ready for institutional adoption. XRP, XLM, XDC, ALGO, HBAR, IOTA, QNT. Non-compliant coins unlikely to be used by banks. Bitcoin BTC, Ethereum ETH, Dogecoin Doge, Solana Sol. Shiba Inu SHIB, ... That doesn't mean non-compliant coins are worthless. They can thrive in other sectors like DeFi, NFTs, or speculation. But if you're asking what coins banks will actually integrate into their payment rails, the answer is in the compliant list. Section 3. Why compliance matters. For institutions, money isn't about hype, it's about certainty. They need coins that are regulatory aligned. They need institutional-grade infrastructure. They need interoperability with CBDCs and cross-border settlement systems. Memecoins might pump on Twitter. But banks can't risk their reputation or compliance on assets with no governance, no speed, and no legal clarity. That's why the ISO-compliant cryptos matter. They check all the boxes. Section 4. The use cases of each ISO coin. XRP Ripple, built for cross-border payments, designed to be the bridge currency between banks and payment providers. XLM Stellar, focused on peer-to-peer and retail settlements, including remittances and stablecoin integration. XDC Shinfin specializes in trade finance tokenization, connecting businesses, supply chains, and banks. HBAR Hedera Hashgraph provides enterprise-grade security and decentralized governance, already being used by companies like Google, IBM, and Boeing. ALGO Algorand, known for scalability and speed, it's positioned as a blockchain for governments and CBDC pilots. IOTA, built for the Internet of Things economy, enabling machine-to-machine microtransactions. QNT Quant acts as the connector between blockchains and traditional financial systems with its over-ledger technology. Each one has a real-world role beyond speculation. Section 5. What this means for investors. So here's the million-dollar question. What does this mean for you? Speculation versus infrastructure. Non-compliant coins might pump in the short term. But ISO-compliant coins could form the infrastructure layer of the new financial system. Institutional adoption. If CBDCs and major banks prefer ISO coins, liquidity will flow where the institutions are. These coins could become the default rails for global money future positioning. Investors who ignore compliance may be stuck holding assets that institutions simply will not touch. The opportunity is in seeing where the smart money is heading before the crowd. Section 6. The big picture. We are witnessing a once-in-a-generation shift in global finance. For the first time, digital assets are being integrated into the very heart of international banking. And the dividing line is clear. Coins built for hype will always have a place in retail speculation. Coins built for banks will drive the next evolution of the global financial system. So here's the question, will you keep betting on memecoins? Or will you position yourself alongside the assets that banks are quietly testing and adopting right now? Let me know in the comments which ESO coin do you believe will lead the way, $XRP, $XLM, $XDC, or another? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next deep dive into the future of finance. Because remember, the shift isn't coming, it's already here.